offensive player.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays.
You see me out here?
Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Night Train Lane.
When the team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Shoot!
This is 2nd down for Sanders. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Ready!
So as they take
50,
it over,
plant.
we step aside.
Let's go, D. Big series right here.
Got now on 3rd down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Holt. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Here we
go. Good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. This quarterback now, 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. And that's complete to Sanders. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
Check,
so
52.
Inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he loses the football the 2nd time. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. My 52. Check. Same on. Hey, check 24. Check 24. Check. Nickel.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Check Mike 40. Check Bravo. I got it. Shit. Look at it. 26. Check 26. Check. Rock. Check hot route. Hot. Kill. Kill. Watch the edge. Go. Stay at home. Let it go.
Back to throw here. And the pressure gets to him again. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
They'll
throw that for the final play. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Rod Woodson with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Come on now, let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with the way this offense is played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game. Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
They're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Mike 52. Hustle. Here we go. Here we go.
They dropped to throw. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse.
They're going to look to throw. The Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Mean Joe Green able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Quit talking.
Second and long. Walker has it. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 44-yard line.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus. Don't you think?
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Give him a couple on the carry there. Second and 8.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Where's 52? Watch 52. 52's the mic. Switch up, switch up. Shut up.
Second and 8. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's third down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball. And we see yet another errant throw as a result.
52's the mic, right? 52's the mic.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. Not here.
52 down and dropped to throw.
You ain't doing nothing today.
Got
You
a
ain't
man,
doing
it's
nothing
Randy
today.
Moss. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line.
Switch, switch, switch.
Now the fullback, Juszczyk. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
You got it. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Bring it. Bring it. That's it. Mike 52.
Second and 9 now. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Calais Campbell, his second sack of the night.
Off. 50's the mic. 50's the mic. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Here we go.
Back to throw.
So we got man.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Boom! That's how
Sean
we do
Randall, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down. And this one is right down Broadway. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Ready?
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Yeah, last drive, obviously not. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and attack.
Here on this drive. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Ready.
Eventually it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. So time to start moving in the right direction as they come up down third and long, sliding out of the pocket. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. Mays. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
Let's do it. This yours.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Coming. Check safety. Take off.
7 consonants, 1 vowel. Here's Juszczyk. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Okay. Check that. We're going to Mike 52 right here. Zoom. And we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge. 5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2.
They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left. He'll take a shot for the... And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Randy Moss, 32 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Set, ready.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This two shall pass, this two shall pass, and finally kept having a rough patch. You got to do something to make it pass. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
Come on,
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved. He could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
Let's go, baby.
It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Pretty solid run here on 1st down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. 2nd down and inches. Over the middle, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the line. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And into the end zone, a pick six. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And, Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best, that team will win the game.
The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This will be taken very short. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Let's go
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Let's put that team on the bus. 6-6. 52. You're not ready.
That one complete to Okoye. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Now Cunningham. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. The catch and run.
Look, we came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for him and was kicking coverages in his direction.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track and it cost him.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on first down. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Mike 52.
Now Cunningham. And it's caught. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll still have a 3rd and goal now despite picking up 13 yards on that pass play.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker. You got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football? It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
So we've seen these be tricky from time to time. You know, you've almost got to cut the ball to make it go through. And this time he cut it a little too much, and he sliced it.
I tell you, no excuses on this one. It's a kick every NFL kicker should be able to make in his sleep. But your word was definitely correct. He sliced that one, and he'll miss it wide to the right.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
I got you. 66, pull it, high. Orbit. The mic. Check, 45's the mic. I'm coming.
2nd and 10. Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep back up. This is caught at the 20. And he'll get this inside of Philly's 20 before being taken down. A big play there for the Niners. 66 yards. So from their own 20 all the way to the red zone now. A chance to capitalize on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing, off the ball, and there's creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll try for it. This is Juszczyk. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll try and power him with Juszczyk. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
At the 2-yard line.
45.
2nd and 2. You ain't got nothing. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Delaney Walker. There to make the wild. These guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is minus 4. And they will be backed up deep as they'll have to start the drive from the 6-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, come on, baby. That's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
First down, it's Cunningham. He finds his man Johnson. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
And 7.
A play fake. Now Cunningham. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
Boys, let's go.
Just the first quarter of a tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get it on the ground, you can always tell they're concerned about it going in. Because I can just tell you from my days, I remember being in college and worrying all season about a season opener opponent, and they had a receiver that could shake and bake with the best of them. I tackled him on the first pass of the game, and the relief was incredible. Ended up having a pretty decent ball game. But if I'd missed him, it would have been a long night.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Let's go.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be. I think that'll be part of many of the other backs in the league.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
I got you, punk.
Out of the gun here, it's Cunningham. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Needs something for deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Cunningham. With a catch made by Johnson. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Let's go.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 35. Cunningham in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 on the ball to start the drive. Cunningham to throw. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
52.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. Cunningham got a man. It's Randy Moss complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Come on, let's go.
Echo. Let it go.
Here
we go. Let's bring it.
Let's bring it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Wild Bill.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Watch the slip.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Randy Moss, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for.
45,
they tried to throw for it there.
Mike, 45.
Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Let's go, boys.
They'll try to run with a fullback. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
Lay down.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Exit. Bus. Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45. I got you, son. Run it.
2nd and 3. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
All day, baby, all day.
And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21.
Hey, watch the slap.
Fullback getting the carry.
No.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The Pro Bowler Fletcher Cox there to get him down. Carry here for the fullback. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Your trip is here, baby.
And that was a good
Your trip
collision
is
right
here.
there. And I know this as a former defender. If you're playing linebacker, you're going through a checklist on every play. Who you think's going to get the ball, and where you think the ball's going to go. Rarely do you expect the fullback position to get it. And on that play you did. So you've got to steel yourself at that point because the contact is going to be strong.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
45.
It's
going to be a long
to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Delta. Defense, give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. 45.
2nd and 6.
We go.
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
45, 45. Mike, 45.
They drop the throw. And he's going to go down again. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on, fellas.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now they can go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4.
26, Mike. 26, Mike.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
26, Mike. 26, Mike.
Second and 4. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Zoom. 26, they go.
On third down, he'll drop the throw. Escaping the pressure running. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to fourth down.
Sometimes we wonder about play calls, but this one made perfect sense to me. He's got the only touchdown that they've scored in this game. Tried to get it to him again on another deep ball.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on and get some momentum here.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know, at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Johnson, the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
Set Hutton, 92, 80 weapon. Rip right. Short. Hey, Mike,
Throwing again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kevin Green coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
Come on now. Let's go.
At their own 20-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. Let's see if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop
26
them.
Mike, 26 Mike, shut up!
They'll look to throw. This will be caught by Randy Moss. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Back to throw now on first down. Buying time to his left. Oh, man, it's Randy Moss. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Another carry to the fullback use check. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Yeah, baby.
Good solid gain on first down, about what you'd expect from the big guy carrying the ball.
There's a coaster.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a good man.
You can't block me. You can't block
Looking to
me.
throw. Flush to his right. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. What else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
Easy work.
Only a yard on the gain there as time will run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the fourth and final quarter.
Orbit.
2nd and 9 now.
45. Let him know.
Look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ty Law.
Baby, let's go.
A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, especially with the lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Now Cunningham. That'll be caught over the middle by Moss. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Too little, Cupcake.
On 1st and 10, Cunningham. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Cunningham looking to throw. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Ball trot. 5-2 is a Mike.
Here's Cunningham from the game. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there. On the football, contesting everything.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Check.
So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. That's a gain of 4 here in the fourth quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. fourth quarter, holding on to a lead, fullback carry, 3 or 4 yards. I guess that's what you're looking for.
And it just brings back memories for me because I remember my coaches in this situation. I remember one time my head coach into his headset telling the offensive coordinator, I want the big boy carrying the ball. And that's what you have in this spot. Him covering up on the ball, taking care of it, and grinding out yardage.
Go! Ready,
First down there on a pickup at 25. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
They can't stop you, son.
Scampering home from 19 yards out. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
The Eagles take over.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
I'm coming for
And
you,
last
son.
time this
I'm
unit was
coming for you,
out
son.
here, costly now turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football?
Last stop.
Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense.
52's the
That
mic right
didn't
over
happen
there,
on the
right?
last
52's the
possession.
mic.
This is a chance to get yourself back up and help your team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
Hey, check Mike 45. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. 45 is Mike, 45. Let it go.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pick up there on 20 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
Get it.
Taking it in from 2 yards out.
Touchdown,
and the
baby.
Niners take
6.
advantage of
Quick
field
6.
position. Turnover to cash this one in. Gold with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
Niners 21, Eagles 3.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken, and he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover. They want to try and put points on the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, second down.
3 down.
So after the incompletion of the first, 2nd and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes in the end zone, and that's a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
Let's go, fellas.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Now, Charles, you and I, we've done a lot of games together. Always seems like we're rehashing the same storylines. Turnovers, of course, always a big story. Quarterback. And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that can have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready. 52. Look at it. Boys, 52. Here we go. Here we go.
Gun.
Smoke. Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Let's get it together, defense.
Now Newton on first down. And an out. And right away, he lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it. In this case, though, a teammate is able to...
Here's Newton. Flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
Here we go.
Nick Bosa able to drop him for a loss of a couple.
Great.
Come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
Let's get this.
Great. 20.
Haywood.
Express.
Banjo. Mike
And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. A big-time play there for
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
47 yards. So now the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10.
Gun.
Wide, get wide.
Express.
Hey, I need one over here. I need one.
The pressure right. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown. Dallas Clark, 28 yards. And the Saints take it right down the field and stop the open drive. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
49ers nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go.
On the set.
So first
45.
and 10 now
Mike,
from
45.
the 30.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
This is Kyle Juszczyk. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body, getting to him before he can get started.
Delta.
He'll look to throw.
It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time.
This one caught by Delaney Walker. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First down, San Francisco to pick up 14 yards.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. That's it.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
40,
line.
go. 45.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 18. And he'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Motion, pop.
No, check that. We're going Mike 52 right here.
We got interception. Here's Newton. Goes to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
He's tired of us. Mike 52.
I'm coming after you.
To throw again. Newton flushed out right. There goes a deep ball. End zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down.
20.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Kill. Turn up.
Express.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. He's not coming off the field. He'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if he's going to reshape it in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs.
I'm going to run you over. Watch twist.
Hey, alert 3. Running.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
45. Mike, 45. Watch the run.
Check 46 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike. Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this.
2nd and 6. Steps under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter.
I'm going to protect you.
I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play. Had other responsibilities, but he saw an opportunity, saw a path, and he took it.
You gonna get this? Kill. Hey, turn it up. Hey, check Mike 45. Go. 45. You better bring it.
Yes.
I'm letting you know right now, you better.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
Baby, sack.
Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double teamed and sometimes triple teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Beckham, the return. Now, nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. There's no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series. And because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you got a defense making space.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Getting 5 on the carry there, it'll be 2nd down.
Tight left.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Newton, he's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
49. Check 49.
20.
Check 49.
They're going to go to the 20 on the running play. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage.
That's it, baby.
The tackle by Eric Armstead.
Mike 52. They can't hang with us.
Hey!
Check. Crunch.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
20.
52's the Mike.
Express!
Watch Mike.
Okay, double up.
Now it's Newton. Rush coming, and he's taken down. You can't ever sleep on Navarro Bowman. He glides in for the sack. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Ready?
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report.
Ball trot.
No. Check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52.
Here we go on 4th. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Gronkowski.
Let's go,
and
baby.
he's brought
Let's go.
down, but
5-2
not
is the Mike.
before he
Mike 5-2,
reaches
Mike
the
5-2.
8-yard line. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well.
Double dog.
Gun.
Under crunch.
Express!
Back's mine. I got him.
On the ground with a tight end. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5.
Here you go.
Pick up a 3.
Ready?
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. For the big tight end. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out.
And Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, that set up everything, and the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there. So that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
The Niners take over first.
Keep playing hard.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board.
Check 45 to Mike. Check 45 to Mike.
First down, right to throw. Dancing to his left. And Walker has it. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, check Mike 45. Check Mike 45.
6 man. Check curls. Check curls. Check curls.
45.
He'll look to throw here.
Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10.
Interception on
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising because it happens so rarely. You're searching for
Great.
reason. What's going on out there? It's not just maybe the defense is playing well.
Defense wins championships, baby.
You went horoscope on us, Nick. He's got a man. Complete. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. Odell Beckham.
That's my boy.
92 yards. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
Justin Tucker lining up for the...
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Puts his field at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
That's it, baby. We go.
And that'll set them back 5. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly, your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go. 30 base. Squeeze.
54. Watch 54.
Let's go. Watch out. Watch out.
Look, Smoke.
Watch out. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54.
Pressure right. That's caught inside the 20. A huge play there right off the bat. 59 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Get there.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Woo! Let's get it.
Haywood.
4, Mike 5-4.
Watch the screen. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Delaney Walker there to make the grab. And the 49ers drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken short.
We got this.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Got it. 52's the mic right here, over there, right? 52's the mic.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
6.
They start off the ground here in Sanders. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down. On the counter down, Sanders.
There you go.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
Here we go. 2's the set. 50-60 out low.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Delta.
First and 10 is Sanders. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I know he ain't got it.
Check 3.
Exit.
He's going to look deep for the middle. And a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays.
Right there. 54, right there.
DB gets beat, wipe it away, go back as a pick, has to do the same thing.
He'll run it. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Yeah!
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
15 on it. 54.
Hey, me and you all day. All day. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Alpha.
Hey, 1-6.
Set up to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Yo, he runs.
He'll look to throw. And he locates Walker, complete. And he's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Check. Watch 54.
3 buzz.
First man through, it's the fullback use check. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Here's 2nd and goal operating from the 8-yard line. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Screen here on 3rd and goal.
Watch the
And
screen.
this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away.
The Eagles take over.
Here we go. 52's
The
the Mike.
Eagles
Watch
offense
Mike.
set to begin their next
baby. They don't
drive.
want it.
They'll look to get something started. They need to. Down
Trump.
10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Right there.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
On 2nd down now. It's Sanders. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past him.
He's going to look deep for more. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Herman Moore, 51 yards. They're now on the board here in the first half. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Short move, taking it to 21. And they're going to have really good starting field position here. As that's taken up close to the 40.
Go.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. See if they can do better. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Eagles have recovered. So the defense there, opportunistic.
Yeah, baby.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Not afraid to make a big play.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders. 3 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
brings up second and 7 at the 49ers 26.
52 is the mic right here, over there, right? 52 is the mic.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
They run the counter. Sanders. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Here we go.
They had a great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
I see you. Wahoo.
He's got his target. That's more. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender. He goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Joker, 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 Joker.
Watch that, watch that, watch that.
First down. It's Sanders. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
36, 36. Hot 7, hot 7.
Check.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll try to run with Sanders, and this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
It's more where I came from.
At the Niners' 8-yard line.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Come on, D. Bang, bang. Bang, bang.
He's checking. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense.
3 buzz, 3 buzz, 3 buzz.
From the gun.
Let's go, defense. Our time.
That'll be caught by Schlesinger, the fullback. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th.
That goes in the category of a play that the defense is going to cherish. Completion, yes, you give up the pass, but no gain. I mean, that's exactly what you want on defense.
And sets up the 4th down. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And we're under a minute to go here. What's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. Couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Come on, come on,
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A very solid gain of 27.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Throw now on first down. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
All day, every day. All day.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
5-2 the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2.
Let's go off.
Mike 52, Mike 52.
Waiting for the gun. He's going to look deep for more. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And
Nice
his
pick,
guys
nice
have
pick.
got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Down.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now.
Mike
Let's
5-4,
go ahead and
Mike
go
5-4,
for
Mike 5-4.
this one. A big
I got
shot
him.
down.
Shot.
No.
54's
Guarantee
Mike.
the head coach is like, you're crazy. Take the knee.
Watch the
Let's get
out,
out of here.
watch the
Tie
out.
games. Just start all over.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in for the touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
He was shuffling right out of the pocket. You could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He wasn't taking off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
This one taken from the 7. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team.
Mike, right here, over
We're
there,
just
right?
starting the second
52's the
half,
Mike.
and we've got
Yo,
the
yo,
football.
yo, yo, yo.
Let's go ahead and punch it in, and we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure
Watch
here.
the right. Go. Curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Check 50. Check 52.
Pick it up, pick it up.
This is Johnson. He's got it. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
There we go.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and it catches and goes over the side.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49 territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I'm here all day.
Check.
Run here with Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 10. Touchdown. Check tight. Orbit, orbit.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Yeah, he's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard.
4th down.
Doug Patterson keeping the offense on the field. They're going on 4th down. Westbrook, and they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this defense will take over right at midfield. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Right at the 50-yard line. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
54. Mike 54. Here we go, D. All day. Defense on try. All day.
Hey, watch Sam, watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
You.
Mike, put it right.
Here's the 2nd and 7.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Let's go, boys.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
Out. Switch
So
it,
from
switch
the
it, switch it.
39
Come on,
now,
switch
they'll
it.
come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it down with Juszczyk. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the
Echo,
38-yard line.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Have a first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Bravo. You know why this team showed up?
Mike 54. Mike 54.
He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to go up top for the... And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Randy Moss, 27 yards. The Niners trying to stretch their lead. Gold with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Next to score, Niners 24, Eagles 10.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it into 6 points. They've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
And the catch made by Johnson. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia.
Let's go.
Gain of 13 yards.
Cunningham now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. It's Sanders, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That really sets him back, a loss of 6.
Here we go. 30 base. 52's the mic. Watch the run. Watch the run. Shut up.
They'll go again with Sanders. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. On 3rd down, Sanders. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory, backed up, in good situation. It didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
Game situation. Let's go.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Herman Moore. His 2nd touchdown of the night as his guys are back with a single score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
You're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
Rush coming, and he
he's taken down. Fletcher Cox busting through to get him for a loss of 6.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike.
Stay with your man.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Let's get the ball.
Hey, watch Sam. Watch Sam.
Second and long.
Mike 54.
The pressure gets to him again. Jordan Hicks bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Heavy on the edges.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming.
54 Mike.
This is
54
3rd and
Mike.
long.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Delta. Here we go again. Here we go again.
Looking to throw. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
You got nothing. 52.
First down.
Check.
That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Carry for Sanders. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Another run with Sanders. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play.
Mike 52.
And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike.
He's back to throw. And this is caught. He hits more. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 28. Well, they have had no answer for this connection all night long.
Hey, you just have to think in a 2-minute situation, that's got to be a concentration lapse. You know they're going to go back to him in the game that he's been having.
Boy, the run on first down a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage.
Easy
a
work.
full 5-yard
It's
loss
coming
that
again.
time. It's going to make second down pretty tough.
15 on it.
Right here. Army.
They'll check 26. It's Sanders looking for a crease. Can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
X3. 18. Trouble.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Nick Bosa in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
And it's 4th down.
On 4th down, Cunningham. Now a desperate. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Calvin Johnson with time running out as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with an extra point. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 13-yard line.
go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk-reward, okay?
Hey, watch
if
that,
you
watch
go
that.
for it,
Check
what is
Mike
the absolute
54.
reward on
Mike
this?
54.
But the risk is going to be run the clock out.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Boom.
Now the Eagles
That's
will use
how we
the
do it,
second
baby.
of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds
go,
remaining.
D.
Pass
It's
protection
just-
has
it's
been a
just me
problem
and you.
all night long
It's
as
just
they
me
come
and
up
you.
facing
It's just me and
second
you.
and a bundle.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch
6.
Man, I got you.
Now.
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike.
Watch the run.
They'll set up the throw. Putting the pressure right. Going deep for Walker. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
All day, every day.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Come on out here. Come get some.
Any weapon.
Get some. Come on here.
Go.
He don't want it.
Kill.
Watch the edge.
Operating from the gun. Cunningham forced out to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. 30 seconds to go. And this one is right through. And the Eagles are going to win the football game.
49ers.
Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley. Davis, I'm Brant for this game. And then before the contest, you and I are down on the field outside the white lines.
Yes, we were following the rules.
We were following the rules, and a ball comes over our direction, but we can't see it. Somebody yells heads up, and instinctively you turn around and you snare it one-handed with your off left hand. So now we're really ready for football.
No gloves either.
No gloves.
No gloves. Not like what the guys are wearing playing the game now. But wasn't that a whole lot better than that time we were down there? And I got the coffee spilled on me when I got nailed by the punt returner.
That happened to the Vikings, right?
Yes, a much better job of being heads up this time. Thank you for the notice.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Down. Get the blend.
Hey, let's get in them holes. Check. Fresno.
First and 10, it's Jackson being chased down left. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So now they'll come up on second and 10, once again from the 28.
Wait. Watch the ship.
It's a second down run with Silvers.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here we go.
On third down, Jackson buying tenders left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now fourth down. Here comes the Bears punter now. He'll kick it away after 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. Able to push his way through. It's a 4-yard return following a punt of 49. And the Niners will go on offense. First and 10.
Ready up.
Hey, Mike. Hey, no, let's switch the mic right here. We'll go Mike 40. New Mike 40. Get that quarterback.
Same on.
Oh,
Slam. Orbit.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
40's Mike. 40's the mic.
Hey, man. Watch the boot.
Second and 10. And this one caught by Delaney Walker.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle.
Hey,
if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
That's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third seam. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Chicago territory. A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now the fullback, Juszczyk, and he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Flare.
At the Bears' 9-yard line.
Mike's 50. Let's set a tone, fellas.
They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Six-time Pro Bowler Randy Moss, the intended receiver.
Watch left. He's tight right there.
We got three down.
Hey, no, look, we got Mike 50, huh?
Here we go.
Back to throw here. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Delaney Walker there to make the grab. And this one's straight first here in this opening quarter. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Robbie Gould to kick off 4 seconds.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
It's 2nd down.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Throwing is Jackson. Now he'll escape to his left. Now he'll pull it down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Jackson now steps away. Now he's going to let it go deep back over the middle. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities.
But
that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? It's the last thing you want to see.
Come on, QB, come on.
Good because he's out there all the time.
First quarter, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Sack lunch, baby.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in a position. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
And that's one of the reasons you like the blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
2nd and 6. Steps away to his left. And he hauls it in the end zone. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, kickoff moments away. Quickly, what are you watching in this one?
The offensive line for both teams, because both teams have a terrific pass rush. They've got to keep their passers upright. If they have a chance to do that, they can both thrive on offense and move the ball downfield.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And we are underway from Santa Clara. This will be taken short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set.
52.
Hey, I'm coming.
Pick the edge. Come.
They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Get your swarm on. Double tight.
3 down.
Buzz. Screen.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Third play here, this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
Alert. Smoke. 3 down.
New Mike 52.
Go.
No.
From the gun. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines.
Watch the slant.
Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They will indeed go for it. Vic under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Three and a half to go, first quarter.
Mike 58, right there.
Watch the pass.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready.
3.5 to go, first quarter.
The mic. You can't block me.
So it's 1 foul. Here's Juszczyk. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
58's the Mike. 58.
Go.
58's the Mike.
Second and 8. Escaping the press. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Ryan Shazier able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told.
Ready.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down.
Mike's 50. Not today, you aren't. Not today. Mike 50. It's just me and you.
They'll set up to play. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
You see me?
Ryan
You see me?
Shazier,
They can't
his
stop
second
me out
sack
here.
of the night.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool the defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
On the double.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it around in their own territory. But the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
He
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game.
Check
Go
52.
for it, be aggressive, because you got a bunch backing you up over here on the outside.
We'll see what his offense can do. The throw on second down from Vic, incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense, that that fell harmlessly to the ground. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Hey, Mike,
Rolling out of the gun, Michael Vick. And that is is incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. A very good return there, giving it even 20 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a 3 and out.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out and runs for emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity, nothing big happens. And then
I got one.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. But now it'll be third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
50's the Mike. 50's the Mike.
I got him. Mike 50, Mike 50. You don't want no.
Go.
You don't want no.
Block the throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. It's really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
We play to win.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Vic with a give to Sanders. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
Oh, boy, I know you felt that one.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down now, it's Sanders. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Holt.
Philadelphia
picking up the first on a gain of 15. So finally completes his first pass. Credit the defense. They've been showing him some different looks, keeping him off balance.
Yeah, I like the observation that you had there. Because when you give him different looks, give any quarterback different looks, it takes just a little bit longer to process sometimes, and you don't throw the ball with the same confidence. You're not sure that that's where you should go with the football. And that's worked for the defense early in this game. And now he's got his first completion. Let's see if his confidence comes back and he starts to get into a nice little groove.
We're scoreless after 1.
With no score.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down.
Run!
Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35. The 49 of great Patrick Willis in on the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go.
Vic. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes with his footwork.
On 1st down, Sanders. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Blue down, blue to the roll. West.
Watch the shift.
They'll run with Sanders. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
Check 50. Check 50.
Shift, shift.
66. Bullet. Ha.
Oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. Credit the sack to Fred Warner.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
52's the mic.
So 3rd and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense.
Outside coming. Outside coming.
And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, interception, and they come away empty.
And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Here for the fullback. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
You got him. You got him. You got him. Hey, ready.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando, and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. 18 yards, 1st down Niners.
Makes sense. First catch here in the first half for the 6-time Pro Bowler Terrell Owens, the only player in NFL history to be a first-team All-Pro for 3 different teams. That's absolutely nuts.
Check 3, check 2, 6. Hey, take off.
First down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Randy Moss, 56 yards. As his guys are on the board first here tonight. After a fairly uneventful first quarter, highlight clips.
It certainly will, and you're exactly right. The first quarter almost felt like a feeling out process, didn't it? Both teams, okay, what are we going to do? Looks like they ramped things up just a little bit to start the second quarter.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
Let's go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half. Just like that. An opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. And Vic's throw there incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Check. Check 52 to the mic. All day, dog.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally,
we got 3. We got 3.
Empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been a constant duress the entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. He did well to get him 8 yards, but it's still going to mean a call to the punt team on 4th down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout.
That's it, baby.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Eagles send out their punter now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead.
50's a mic. 50's a mic.
Here
I come again.
Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
One play has him to the 37, 1st and 10. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout.
Here we go.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Go, Mike 50, Mike 50.
Watch QB drop. Watch QB.
Hey, check Mike 50.
Here's the 2nd and 7.
How you get it?
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Intended for Randy Moss. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Mike 50, Mike 50. Hey, let's get some penetration here.
High 7.
Penetration.
Looking to throw.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after
Nowhere
you.
to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to Lawrence Taylor.
All day, baby. Let's go.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line.
Let's go.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And they're going to have very poor field position as he's out of bounds at his 7-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself. Because you're looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Pittsburgh.
Check.
Second and 6. At the 47-yard line.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Mike 50, Mike 50.
I got it.
Mike 50.
Back to
Hey,
throw.
watch the slant.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Lawrence Taylor able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
If there's any way they can find something big to knock them out.
Going deep for Walker. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant the flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
Haywood. 50's the Mike. 50's the Mike. I smell. Let it go. I smell speed in that offense.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Cravon LeBlanc with a pick. 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
That happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in those days.
That throw by Vick, incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5.
Oh, yeah!
Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
And it's 3rd.
Ready. Henry. Rotate. Spell.
We taking wins home.
Back.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Sanders. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
Here I come. 52's the Mike. Watch Mike.
4th down, Vick. And that is going to be incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the 49ers are going to get the football back.
Let's go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Ready.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Mike 50. Not here.
Hey, Mike.
You ain't doing nothing. You ain't doing nothing today.
Man open, Rice. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down.
Let's go.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
He used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty. You're around at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this. When he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was something a guy couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Mike's 50. Squeeze, double.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Lawrence Taylor, his 2nd sack of the night.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game. The way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Off.
Hey, Mike 50.
So we got man. Yes. Hey, check. Mike 50.
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. And he's going to go down again.
I'm going to hit you all
in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to punt for the fourth time tonight. Fielded at about the 28. Before they can get the punt away whistles, as we've come to the end of the third quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Coming to you,
looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Brandon, offensively,
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And, Charles, we've got two teams who know each other extremely well. These division games, they tend to be battles.
People scout like crazy in this league, but no one scouts more than within the division. Because if you win your division, you're automatically in the playoffs. That puts extra emphasis on these games, and they can't wait to get at each other.
The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Watch 280.
36 to Mike. And we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge. Mike, 36.
14.
36.
Hey, good guys, 4 down, 4 down. Hey, alert.
Deuce. Tighten up.
Tempo, 280.
Now Wilson,
You got
first
tight.
down.
You got
Flush to
tight right
his
there.
right. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Here now is second and 10, again from the 41.
25. Front left. Friday.
Here's Wilson. Going to throw again. Throw complete there to Jerry Rice. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Give him 32 on the play. So now the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Hey.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. It was prime time. Deion Sanders with a sack in the corner blitz.
0.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. 36 the mic. The play that you make, you feel like you have momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line figured it up to try to keep that momentum going. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pick there, 26 yards. On the ground, it's James. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after here coming up. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
That's it, baby.
That's going to set them back 5 yards. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So that'll back them up 5.